congratulations. You now own 50% of Horizon Media, and all revenue acquired from here on out.
No prenup here.
And your only requirement is to endlessly love your husband and to bring in more money than he does.
Oh.
Please sign in the right there.
It's not my name. That's the worst signature thing I've ever
Thank
done.
you.
50%.
I don't wish ill on people, okay? So I hope he's part of the 50% of marriages that work out. But this is also the thing where sometimes you gotta think about the how people act. This is why, you know what? Sometimes I don't have sympathy for men in certain cases. So I hope his marriage will last the test of time. But here's the thing: if it doesn't, she takes you for half of your shit, half of the company you work hard for. Okay, you deserve it. Great on her. This is the thing where I don't blame I don't blame other people for the actions you take. Okay, I don't blame her for getting her bag. I blame him for not caring about himself. Right? I blame him for, you know what, facilitating that action. But if it turns ugly, and not just if it turns ugly, if he complains, oh my God, she takes half of my shit. Okay, did you do anything about that? No, you didn't. You didn't do a prenup, and you did legal documents for her to take half of your shit. So, okay, you have no right to complain. That's the thing where I'm not wishing ill on people. I promote accountability. For people who, you know, don't do prenups, and then if you get divorced, then you blame women for taking half your shit. You're the only one to blame. You're the only one to blame. You really are. You chose to marry her. You chose to not do a prenup. Hell, in this case, which I'm not saying they're going to end up that, but you chose to legally give her half of your shit. So, okay, great. I hope it works. I hope it works out. But this is, like I said, this is why I don't have sympathy for certain people. Because when you look at the whole situation, of any kind of situation, I look about accountability. What did you do? What did you, not what the other person did. Okay? Not that she divorced you and take half your shit. No. What did you do? What did you do? That's the thing I care about. That's the thing where I talk about. So I think a lot of people don't understand accountability. They don't understand their own actions is what led to the shittiness that they're in. That's something that a lot of people don't understand, or they don't really be able to comprehend. We have lost the ability to be accountable, or, you know, think in that way. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming other people. Blame your own actions. Okay, that's where, in my personal opinion, I've never blamed how if my exes were shitty or how they treated me. No, I blame myself for picking my ex or ignoring certain red flags. And I think that's the best we can do, because at the end of the day, I 100% believe you can't control other people's actions. You can control your own actions. And one of the things you can control is how, whether you deal with or not these types of people. So, yeah, wish him all the luck, but 50% is a gamble that, you know, I wouldn't take.
Jane?
Yeah?
Can you come here, please?
Yeah, what's up?
What is this $15,000 charge in our bank statement right now? Because I'm very confused. Because I see the name on it and it says Disney, but we talked about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
we talked.
We talked. We didn't make a decision. There's a $15,000 charge for Disney. What is this for?
That's for the Disney cruise. That's for the cruise
what?
ship. The cruise that we're going on.
$15,000 for Disney?
Yeah, everything's included. Once you get, I know.
That's every cruise ship. What do you mean? So it's $15,000 for us to go on the cruise?
Yeah.
Me, you, and the kids? All four of
Yes,
them?
honey. Yeah, see? See,
No,
all
no,
of
see?
us.
What do you mean all of us? That's
But
15,000.
you're not thinking about the memories. You're not thinking about all the fun they're gonna have. They're gonna remember this forever. You're just thinking about the number, but think about the experience.
Yes, the number itself is very important.
And that's a good price, because the flights were. Oh, you don't even want to know how much the flights were.
Wait, this is just for the cruise. This has nothing to do. What about the flights and the hotel before we go there?
Yeah, that's just the cruise. So don't even be worried about that, because that's not the total.
Jane,
Yeah,
how much is the total, honey?
don't worry.
I have to worry.
You can't take it with you.
But apparently I can't have it here either. What do you mean?
That is absolutely disgusting. It's like, why do you? This is a thing where women can say that men hold money from women. That's financial abuse. But women using men's money however they seem fit, and that's not financial abuse. And you call it that like, oh, it's her money too. But this is the thing. This is why women hold the majority of debt, because it's like you didn't have the decency to actually talk to your partner about the actual cost. Like he said, you only talked about it. I swear to God, 15 grand, 15 grand. And that was in the total. That was in the whole cost. Yes, she said you can't bring it, but this is the thing. You wonder why people can't create generational wealth. You wonder why that, you know, a lot of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. This is why I do not trust, or I do not, I'm not on the same boat as anyone who makes well over 100 grand and complains, oh, we live paycheck to paycheck. I wonder why. This is the thing where they don't show you. The shit like they live beyond their means. They live well beyond their means. 15 for a vacation, 15 grand, not 15 grand for a vacation. I swear. It's just, that is, I think, irresponsible spending. But again, how could you not talk to your partner and finalize it before making the actual purchase? I think that's absolutely irresponsible and absolutely disrespectful. To think that 15 grand is what, a drop in a bucket for you? It's a drop in a bucket. Especially, most likely, because it's his money that he's making. And I don't know the story, but I'm saying in general. In general, probably his money that he's working for his family. Not just for having fun, buying shit. No, it's for actual necessities. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly think that's abusive, and no. To be honest, I get it that, you know, you can't take the money with you, but here's the thing where sometimes a lot of our parents don't think about the future, especially for their kids. You're a parent. Yes, having fun with your kids is nice, but again, college is expensive. You want maybe to give your kids a head up in life, create generational wealth, you know, where your kids aren't struggling, maybe like you were struggling. It's just, but regardless, it should have been agreed upon by both parties, at the very least. Sadly, I want to say this upset me. I saw this, I mean, not to agree that it, you know, whatever, but it's just rubbed me the wrong way. So, hey girl, get that divorce. Do it, you won't regret it. This is the advice, okay, that women give other women. Break up your marriage. Break up your marriage. Break up your family. Break up your relationship. Do it. Do it. Instead of the advice you say, you know what? Vet men properly. Don't date men on superficiality. Don't rush a relationship. Don't rush into marriage. Don't rush having kids. Marry before you carry. Be with a man that you have seen his moralities, his characters. Date a man, marry a man that he has proven and continues to prove his worthiness, his trust. Build a relationship where you're both partners, you both love each other, you both care for each other, you both contribute. It's like you're not promoting healthy relationships, you're promoting breaking it. This is why this is the selfishness. It's like, because this is a habit, right? This is a habit that it's going to move into the next relationship where, yeah, get a divorce, right? Not like improve how you vet men, improve the type of men you go for. No, just divorce, marry him, give him your body, give kids to him, and then divorce him. Yeah, that's healthy. That's the right way to go about it. It's just, this is a problem where women don't understand how their mindset, their actions have affected the dating market. Why men don't really want to approach, men go 50-50, men do coffee dates, men are not crazy about marriage, or men don't propose for years and stuff like that, because of mentality like this. This shit is really tiring. It really is. And I just like, how do women promote healthiness, healthy relationships, when honestly their surefire way is just leave it, break up the marriage, divorce? How's that really promoting anything besides just, you know, giving up when things get hard? You know, how about when lack of accountability? Let's just fine, I chose wrong, whatever, hell with the kids. Because you think you care for the kids. This is the thing where you think you care for the kids, where one, you gave kids to a man that you couldn't even be in a relationship, you couldn't even see yourself with for a long time. You gave kids to a man that you think or you feel is toxic, and then now you are creating a broken family. That's just ridiculous. It's really just ridiculous. I can go on with this, the stupidity of this, right? The emotional actions of this, not based on logic. Logic, okay, is actually improving how you go about things, being wise, right? Not making the mistakes you make. How about giving women advice that, please marry before you carry, please vet men properly, don't rush. Oh, there's so many things. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
settling with you. I have girlfriends in marriages right now who have settled with the nice, safe, secure guy we weren't all that attracted to. We didn't really want that much. We didn't have any chemistry with. We had meh sex with because we had to. Because the guy we actually felt passion and chemistry for doesn't want us. Or makes us so emotionally unhinged and erratic that we can't look ourselves in the mirror anymore. Normally, those guys that we settle for don't make it happen. To us, it's like, well, damn, if you're putting up with it, well, okay, cool. If you're still here, cool. When you want to go, that's fine. But in the meantime, I got no one else. You're here to give it. Cool. I accept. But my God, I see how pathetic you are, and I will definitely use that to my advantage. We'd leave you in a heartbeat if someone better came along.
For better,
For better,
for worse,
for worse,
for richer,
for richer,
for poorer.
for poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Real made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke.
To love,
Cherish,
cherish.
and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
You know, one of the biggest things I hate about the internet, social media and shit like that, is that, oh, your man bought you flowers, my man bought me a house, real estate. Why? Why do you need to flex? It's like, this is a thing where it isn't saying that, okay, you're happy, great, you want to express your happiness, but share it with your friends, share it with your families. No, you need strangers to oogle, to be jealous of you. You need strangers to recognize your happiness. Recognize what? I mean, who cares? This is a thing where it's such an underlying toxicity right there, where people need validation. They need to know that, oh, I'm better than you. You are jealous of me. You want to be me. And then it creates people like having unrealistic view of the world. And this is the thing when people say, oh, that's what I want. Women say, oh, that's what I want. A man needs to buy me a house, real estate. Really? Well, then you should date her man. Date her man. And then then you should also be her. Because honestly, dating her man doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get a house. That's the thing. Live her situation. It's like, that's the thing people don't understand. That people like this make the world more toxic. It makes the world more toxic because honestly, she's living her life, her situation. It doesn't mean that someone else is gonna get the same situation. It doesn't mean that people are gonna get the same things will happen to them. Because honestly, it won't. It won't happen like that. But it's just, honestly, I think it's disgusting. I really do. I think people like this is what's wrong with the internet. It's great that, you want to be happy, but a lot of times it's like you want to rub it in. It's like, oh, your man bought you flowers. Oh, my man brought me real estate. Really? Why do you care what other people's men are buying them? It's like the ego, the narcissism. It's just beyond me. And I swear, if he loves her, he loves her. But any man that thinks that this woman, that being with a woman like that she needs, oh, I need to show this to the world. I need to show this to the world. I need to put it into people's faces. It's like, you're seeing red flags. You're ignoring them. You're seeing red flags and you're ignoring them. Because honestly, women like this will, I just honestly will just treat you like, only value you on what you can give her. And then will live a life where she needs to one up the people around her. Oh, he's giving his girlfriend a diamond ring. My man better give me like a couple dozen diamond rings. It's like, that's unhealthy. So I don't know. I just think shit like that is toxic.
I didn't know you had that kind of speed. How'd you do it?
I don't know.
I think women never care about how they disrespect their man. And here's the thing where, in my honest opinion, if you don't respect yourself, how can other people respect you? Here's a man that is so, what would I say? Has such little respect or love for himself that after he goes on a date with a woman, he drives her to her next date. What? Do you not have any self-respect? Fine, and you know what? This is the thing where in this particular case, I'm not even talking about this women having rosters or women dating multiple men at once. Whatever, it is what it is. But what I hold more accountable is that, are you crazy? See, this is the thing where men would do anything to be with a woman. Men would throw away self-respect. Men will go bankrupt to be with a woman. Women are men's biggest and sometimes maybe only weakness. It's like, what I'm also seeing is an epidemic of men being doormats. Men having no self-respect. Men having no love for themselves. It is whatever. If you're dating a woman that, you know what, she's going on dates with other men. Whatever. It is another thing to go on dates with a woman and help her to go on dates with other men. I swear to God, it's disappointing. I mean, here's the thing. We're all adults, right? Do what you want. But where I come in is that I see the men that will complain that they can't find a woman, no woman respects them, no woman loves them, or you're treated like crap, or that you're getting divorced, your wife is divorcing you, your girlfriend's leaving you. When at the end of the day, you don't respect yourself, you don't love you. Why would someone else do? Why would someone else respect you? Why would someone else treat you with love when you don't even treat yourself with love? I swear to God, women, like they yell this mantra, right, to the top of the world, right, on top of the mountain. Love yourself. Yeah, it's only men that would not. They rather sacrifice themselves for the happiness of others, which is fine. It's noble, I guess, in a way. But at the end of the day, what is that getting you? What is that getting you? When, you know what, you show more love to other people, yet other people don't show any love to you. And then, this is where my more accountability, or where I talk the shit at, is that then you complain about it. That's the thing. That's where I step in. Now, I'm not saying that he complains about it. I'm just saying that I can see the writings on the wall. Men like this, types of men like this, will be the ones who are heartbroken, complaining, maybe whatever. It's like shouting that, women are this, women are that. Yeah, they are the first ones to destroy themselves for women, right? Disrespect themselves for women, become doormats for women. I just think it's sad that, why can't you respect yourself and also find a woman? I don't know. Why must we disrespect ourselves to find a partner? Why must we hate ourselves, not love ourselves, just so we can find a partner? I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing. But like I said, we're all adults. Do what you want. I'm just more stepping in where I see the writings on the wall. Men like this are the ones that will complain about women when they didn't love themselves to begin with. So why expect another woman to love you? You didn't respect yourself to begin with. So why expect a woman to show you any respect? I don't know.
If you're going to have an ex who drops everything he's doing on Christmas Day to make you feel better after your kids go with their dad. Okay.
Controversial opinion. This is why women don't understand accountability. This is why women can do everything they do without not caring about consequences. Why women can divorce men, leave men, think about the grass is greener, anything. Because one, women have things to take away the consequences or ignore the consequences. Let's say this. In some cases, if women, like you can see this, the internet will validate women's experiences. Whatever they do, I don't even know. You can name it, okay? Women will say he doesn't deserve you. You were right for what you're doing. You're a 10, you're perfect, all this thing. You're a queen, stuff like that. And also on the flip side, in cases like this, she can leave a man and still use him for emotional support, maybe even physical support, whatever. He will still be there for her. That's the thing to where, why would she regret leaving him? She gets all the benefit without no drawback, because she doesn't need to worry about it. She doesn't need to care about his time. She doesn't really need to put effort into him or anything like that. This is the thing where I'm not saying women's life is easier, but this is why I don't have sympathy for women when it comes to dating. In the dating market, because for women, dating is on easy mode. Easy mode. Like, the men you want, a lot of times will give you some time of the day. Most men will do whatever it takes to be with you or to bend over backwards for you. You honestly, you actually just choose how your life is, at least in the dating market. You choose it. You have pretty close to 100% choice in your dating, in your dating life. Because you could choose a man and be with him, and he will support you and all that stuff. You can leave the man, and then you could, a lot of times, you still depend on him, even if you left him, even if you broke up with him, even if you're the one who divorced him. this is a thing where we don't talk about how, you know, this is a thing where women will never understand logic when it comes to like the dating market and stuff, because they don't really understand consequences. They don't really understand accountability, because I'm talking about just the dating. It's made easy for women. It's made easy for women because benefits like that men don't get. Men do not get. Okay, men do not get the chance to, you know, still, if you like, you divorce a woman and still being able to use her however you want to use her. It's no. It's just, you know what? And this is a thing where it's just life. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just more, you know, bringing it to light, the realization that the dating market will always be on easy mode for women, which is, like I said, why when certain things happen and women complain about dating, I have no sympathy for it, because it's ridiculous. It really is. You have it easy, you just make it hard. Also, this is a thing where we don't talk about how he still loves her. This is a thing where I think it's like no one talks about it, where, and this is probably controversial too, I think a lot of women, I'm not saying all, but a lot of women that divorce their husbands, they had no complaints about him. They have no complaints about the man. They really, it's just that they fall out of love with him. They just don't want to be with him. But it's fine for them to still use him. Still use him for emotional support, even physical support, or, you know, whatever, emotional labor, whatever. Still use him. Still have him around to really just, you have no ties with him, but you will still have him basically like your husband, you know? And a lot of men is like, I see that and I feel like he has very little self-respect in himself, right? In himself, where he is, because he loves her, he's fine with being used by her. And it's just, there's a point where you realize that, you know what, you're being used. You know, although you love the person, they're just using you without having any, you know, name to it, any kind of a real commitment to you. So I think it's sad more.
Here's a question for you. Do you think stay-at-home moms should get paid? At the end of the day, this is their career, this is their job. They are home taking care of the kids, going and making food, driving them to all their doctor's appointments. If you were to hire a nanny or a babysitter, you would pay them. And they're giving up their career at the same time so that their spouse can go out and earn money, but they're at home with the kids and taking care of the household. So I want to know, do you think moms should get paid for staying home?
What do you guys think? So my personal opinion is, get paid by who? The father, right? Get paid by the father. Aren't you essentially getting paid? Your bills, your groceries, any kind of trips, any kind of expense, he's already paying for it. So you are essentially getting paid. And let's not be, you know, ridiculous. Those stay-at-home moms are using credit cards and cards of who? Who's paying those? Who's paying those? The man. So really, she is getting paid. This is a thing where it's ridiculous. Where yes, it's being a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife is like a job, but it isn't a job. It isn't, because you are choosing to do it. No one benefits from it besides you, really, or the children that you chose to make. One, to say that you know, you pay maids, you pay all these people. Well, you pay them because they're strangers benefiting you. It's like you're gaining the benefit from their services, right? So that's why you pay them. That's the thing where this is, I'm not belittling stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home wives, but it is not a job. It really isn't. It really isn't, because I mean, it's like I said, it's like a job, but it's not a job. Okay, it's not a job. You are choosing to stay at home, to take care of your own kids, take care of your own household. You don't have any of the financial responsibilities of it. You're not dealing with a boss, really. You know, most of the time you're dealing with a partner, right? A husband. So it is so, it's like, it just gets ridiculous a lot of times, right? Because again, she's saying like, you stay at home, you're choosing to stay at home. And this is, in this day and age, no one is forced to be stay-at-home parents and, you know, partner. No one's forced to it. It's a choice. And to be honest, it's a choice that people want to make. I believe, in my personal opinion, that more people rather have both parents working so they can share in the duties of everything, instead of, you know, one person having the full burden of whatever. But a lot of times, in my personal opinion, it's women wanting to stay at home and not having to be forced to, you know, join the rat race. So I really think it's ridiculous that, you know, that we call it a job and someone needs to pay for it, because one, it's not a job. I mean, it could be, it's like a job, but it's not. And essentially someone is paying for it. The man who was providing. So he's paying for it already. So I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous a lot of times where women just trying to make it seem like being a stay-at-home wife is so equal to actual job. I really don't think it is. I want to say again, I'm not trying to say that it's not important or it's not, hard work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not like an actual job, right? A real work job where, it's mentally taxing. You got to deal with shitty people. I think a job is drastically different. So no, you shouldn't get paid for it.
Proof that my husband doesn't pay attention to a damn thing. I took that door off 5 days ago, and he hasn't even asked where it was.
I would say that's more proof that he doesn't want to deal with your crazy self. This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand. Men don't like arguments. Men don't like drama, insanity. They don't. They're tired of it. To think that, I say this, if I walked home and just randomly seeing you took off a cabinet door, I was like, that is drama I don't need to have, because it's idiotic. It's insanity. There's no, and it's not like you took it off so you could tell them to fix it. What? It's not. This is the thing where a lot of men know that, questioning women's insanity, or bringing up women's insanity will only cause arguments. So a lot of times men will just let whatever women do just slide. You can do whatever you want. I'm not even complaining about it. I'm not going to be question about it. If you wanted to say something, you'll tell me, because to be honest, when men will say something, it's going to cause arguments, because men don't see the logic in a lot of things women do. Because honestly, shit like that seems like a bait, seems like a trap. You're trying to, like, a lot of times men see these things that, a lot of things women do is honestly to try to bait men, to try to trap men into situations that honestly will only cause more arguments. That's the thing where a lot of men are tired of it. That's why to a lot of women, men seem like they're nonchalant or they don't care. It's that, I guess they don't care in the sense that they're tired of things turning into arguments. They don't want drama. They want peace. And to be honest, like I said, bringing up shit like that, like questioning shit like that, it's going to cause a lot of times, in a lot of cases, drama, arguments. Because honestly, women don't make it like a fun relationship. They don't. So really, it's like a lot of men don't see that, oh, we're gonna joke around, we're gonna have fun. No, it's like a lot of times I'm gonna question something, I'm gonna say that that's stupid, that's weird, and then it's gonna get her in her feelings, and it's just gonna snowball into a mess that men don't want to deal with. So it's like, and maybe this is controversial, but I believe a lot of women do things on purpose to bait men, to get certain kind of reactions. And certain kind of reactions to, I believe, and like I said, this is controversial, that women hate boredom. One of the biggest keys is women hate boredom. And women love drama. So they will purposely do things to create said drama. So, I don't know. I mean, that's what I think.
This woman was scammed out of $850,000 because she was being catfished by someone who was pretending to be Brad Pitt, utilizing AI and technology tools to generate images like this to say that he, needed kidney surgery. He sent all of these images from the hospital, and the story he spun was basically he needed all this money to pay for the transplant because his accounts were frozen due to divorce proceedings with Angelina Jolie. And this woman right here was married to a millionaire, and she divorced him because she thought that she was talking to the real Brad Pitt. But with AI, scammers can get even smarter, like catfish. The show needs to cover this woman because, first of all, the photo of Brad Pitt holding up an Anne I love you postcard, her name is Anne. And this is absolutely crazy. Of course she should not have believed it. Here was one of the messages. She actually told this story on French television yesterday or 2 days ago. But it's a selfie saying, I want you to wake up to this, baby. I love you so much. I adore you. And she actually realized that she had been scammed when she saw Brad Pitt step out with his girlfriend on, television. They were on the news or something, and then she realized that wait, this is not real. However, this was after, wiring him $850,000 throughout a span of months because he needed to pay for this transplant. And I feel so bad for her. She's getting so much hate, and of course she should not have believed it, but I had to tell this story on here because it is so wild.